Hello, hello. Are we live? Are we live? Are we doing this live? We're doing it live. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Had some technical difficulty. Every time my little Surface Pro is just the little tablet that could, and sometimes we go live, things don't go as planned. The dock doesn't always work the way I want, and then my really nice webcam has like a joint problem because the kitty cat in my house hates it. Essentially, just she hates it, and so she plays with it. It's her fun thing. She's not doing anything other than completely ruining the joint on this camera. Other than that, she's doing great. She's living her life as a cat. It is what it is, etc. So, if anybody's live with me right now, which no one is, beer review coming up tonight. We'll talk about that later in the stream. Got about an hour to play chess before I need to work out because I'm so fat. I'm just so gross. God, I got to fix myself. It's just, guys, it's awful. I got to do better at this. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about is I plan to do some other stuff on the stream. I'm going to do poker. I'm going to do Wikipedia races and challenges. Those are fun. I used to do those in high school, and it turns out those still exist. And I might create my own at a certain point, so that'll be fun as well. Today, of course, we are going to play chess as soon as we figure out the window. Yesterday, I played. Every time I play, I challenge, or the viewers challenge me, my streamers, my chat challenges me. I find that I end up getting crushed. So that makes me sad. There's really no other way to say that. Also, something else is happening to me that's really effing annoying, and that's that Google is forgetting all of my cookies, all my stuff. Much more secure way to live your life, to have to log into everything. Much more annoying way to live your life, to have to log into everything. So let's get her going. There's the chessboard. The road to 1800 continues. If we lose 3 in a row, you know the rules. Have to put on the analysis jacket, check out the game, and do some puzzles. If we win 3 in a row, put on the cowboy hat and we ride it out. And let's get going. Here we go. Black. Everybody knows my move. What's my move? D6. Thank you. All right. This is good players take the center here. That doesn't necessarily mean this is a good player. This player exists. So I don't know what else to say than that. Just suppose I should monitor my Facebook as well. What do you think? Think I should monitor my Facebook? Think I should monitor my Facebook. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on Twitch. Eventually I'll be live on Instagram. I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into that. Instagram people, I don't know. All the people that I see going live are just essentially FaceTiming their friends and like doing makeup and getting ready for the day, I guess. Oh, is that what my hair looks like? Guys, you guys let me look like this? You people, you got to get it together. You cannot let me look like that. What are we doing? We're team. What? I guess who am I trying to impress? Touche. Who am I trying to impress? That seems like a dumb move. So what are we doing? This is weird. What do we got here? We got 1050 Syrian visuals from the United Kingdom versus Tribnik, whose internet is being slow. According to the see the little bars in the bottom next to the diamond in my name? That's how you can tell the signal is. He's got 4. I've got 1. That's annoying. Today's the first day of professional baseball. If you're interested in the United States, professional baseball is I have such a love-hate relationship with it because there are so many aspects of it that are just inarguably stupid. Like unwritten rules, dumb. Period. There's no argument. They're just dumb. But it's so nice to have on in the background. It's so nostalgic. And what I realized, it's not about winning a season. It's about 162 individual events. It's like something to look forward to that day. You listen to a couple innings, you go in and out. Last year, from the pandemic, they instead of playing 9 innings, and if you don't know what an inning is in the chat, I'll explain it to you. What's up, Tyler? Good morning. They played 9 innings, but last year they played 7-inning doubleheaders. I think that there should be more 7-inning games. I'm not saying that baseball should be a 7-inning sport by any means. It should not. 9 innings is fine. But they play 162 games a year. I think that maybe 40 of them should be 7 innings, and I don't know how you want to break that up. maybe by interleague play or something. It's just more fun. Also, enforcement of unwritten rules should be a 162 game suspension. 162 game suspension. No question. Okay, let's get back to the chess. My opponent gets his pawn to the 5th rank right here. Look at that. Oh, that 5th rank. I like to lock down right here. I like my position going this way. I usually can find a checkmate on D at some point. I like this. This locks him in. This bishop is officially bad. Let's chase him. Here comes the castle. A good player, a GM, I think, would do this based on the lines that I've studied, but a GM would also not be in this position. The bishop would not be there. So let's see what happens. This bishop, good bishop. This bishop, bad bishop. How can we tell, chat? Of course, by all of the pawn support. These pawns are in the way of the white bishop. These pawns are in support of the black bishop. So look at all of the stuff that's happening here. Okay, he's got a castle. Castle or a4. A4 is a good move, as we know. A4 is a great move. That's what I would expect GM to do. Instead, he's going to run away. So this is really fascinating. I think he's banking on me. Oh, this feels so good. Holy crap. Highly recommend doing this once, twice a day. This is seltzer water, by the way. He's banking on me getting rid of this pawn. I'm not going to buy it. I'll buy it later. But for right now, let's continue to develop. So this seems to be the move here. I don't think so. I think we're going to do this. I like these 4 soldiers right here. I call it the light brigade when I play the Philidor defense, which is what we're in, of course. Should start learning how to do this, right? How do you? Blue. How do I make it green? There it is. Look at that. I'm learning stuff. Learning stuff all the time. Thanks for the chat. Appreciate that. Got my Starbucks coffee. Got a pot brewed downstairs. Not a drug addict. You're a drug addict. Okay. So he moved here. Then he castled. I have developed here. Yeah, queen. I don't love the queen there, but I like the queen here. That's his personal prerogative. See, he's building up a big attack over here. I don't care, to be honest, because if I do this, I'm unleashing a defense and an attack. So from right here, I'm attacking this bishop, and also now this bishop saying hello. This knight's my best defender. We call this, you know what? I'm going to call this the Aaron Knight for Aaron Donald. That's an American football reference. For international football, who's the best defender? Van Dyke? I mean, maybe. Best defensive player? I don't know, whatever, who cares? Fianchetto. Now I have 2 things on this pawn. He's got 4, I think, right? Let's count how many things he's got looking at this pawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1 and 2. That's okay. So eventually we'll trade. Because if I move my knight here, okay, hello to this guy. 1078. Yesterday I started at 1080. Remember, we're trying to get to 1800. I won a bunch in a row, but then I lost to the peanut gallery. And every time I lose to the peanut gallery, if they're rated much lower than me, I go down in points. And that makes me want to cry. Man, I wish I could jam some tunes. How does Amazon Music have all of that stuff and they won't let me do it? That's so less stupid. Let's pull up twitter.com and see what the world's up to. Oh, it moved his bishop. Moved his bishop. So now we're back in this bad spot here. Okay, so this is an interesting move. I forget what this is called, but this is a rule that not a lot of people know about, and my one viewer might know about it or not know about it. If you do the thing in the opening where you can move a pawn 2 squares, like this, my opponent can take. So even though they're even, when I try to run away from him, I call it the being a scared little baby, but baby is not the B word that I use. This guy can take. But that's fine with me because I can do this. So now he's got rook on queen. I don't know why. Like, it's all hemmed in here. His queen, his most powerful piece on the board, does not have a lot of options, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total squares. My queen has 1, 2. So that's a problem, wouldn't you say? Let's address that problem. Cool. So now the pawns only move. Like, this is locked down. It has to take. At this point, my bishop's unleashed, and we're looking right there. And then my two favorite squares to the queen in the Philidor defense are e7 and c7. So, has to take the pawn. I guess he doesn't have to, but he basically has to. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to. At that point, we're in a weird trade situation where I don't care that much. This is going to stay locked, or my bishop becomes part of the threat. See? Look at this. The light brigade is a nightmare to deal with because there's no safe squares for anything to approach on the queen side now. And my king side is exactly the way I want it. I have my rook on e. I have Aaron Donald on f6. We're good to go. Yep, that was his only move. So now I'm weak in my pawn structure here, but he lost his d pawn center. Remember, we're going to call them Edward and David. They're the important ones. They're the ones that are famous. People talk about them quite a bit. Where the hell is my internet going? Like, what is Comcast doing? How do you have two skyscrapers in my town that I can see from my window? But I have bad internet right now. How is that possible? This guy's getting too far in his head. He's worried about the opening. We're transitioning to the opening. Move 13 is knight to g5. This is a pointless move to me. This is just because he didn't know what else to do, I think. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. So I could respond as well right here, threatening this bishop. And this puts an attack here because I have two pieces pointed here and he has only two. So could do a lot of different stuff. I think that, what do you have there? A couple. He's not moving his queenside pawns. I wasn't prepared for this move, but I don't know that I care that much because he's got this powered up over here. So I'm going to want to play defense a little better. He's got two defenders looking at the e pawn. Yeah, let's threaten his bishop. No. Threaten the bishop. Mighty Marcus, chess coach. Hi, Mighty Marcus. I don't like his move here. I don't know why he did that, and now I'm suspicious of his impending attack. My queen has not yet been developed, which is annoying. And if I try to attack, I will lose my safety here. But I'm going to do that. See, now I have two pieces pointed here. I'm attacking his white bishop, which is allegedly his best attacker. We'll call that guy, who's the best offensive weapon in professional football, but isn't really that great of an overall player. Ooh, got to be George Kittle. George and Aaron. Those are good names. Kingside knight, I'm naming you Aaron. And for the kingside bishop, I'm naming you George. George Kittle. So George Kittle's right there. Yeah, I suppose I didn't see that coming, did I? Wow, that was so obvious. Well, that's annoying. All right, hold on. So what was that? Pawn. So +1, 3. No, but if he does it, he gets check. But no, he doesn't. This. So what would it be? Take. Yep, it's time to run away. How is he going to escape? Right there, right there. Better. Oh, man, that was rough. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. He's going to escape right here, or right here, and there's going to be a check. I'm going to get out of check by taking. And then he'll be right back here. So I am going to lose a pawn. At this point, we're going to have to figure out what to do on this weakened F file. Because now my pawn is not defending me. My knight, my best defender, Aaron Donald, is still there, still in the trenches. I guess maybe Aaron Donald's not the right one. We'll work on that. Who's my favorite offensive lineman? Frank Ragnow. Plus, that's a much cooler name. How come no kings are named Frank? Are there King Franks? Why would you call someone Francis when you call him Frank? That's all I'm saying. Mighty Marcus chess coach. Do you stream Mighty Marcus Chess Coach? Do you guys stream? Drop it in the chat. What do you do? Ugh. Interesting. So he didn't do that. He's still going to just let that be there. I am not. Goodbye. So now his knight can't escape to this square. It was the only square it couldn't be captured. Now, if he tries to escape, no matter where it goes, even if it takes a piece, it can be captured. So he kind of has to take here, or he has to run away, because this is just a threat right here. So this needs to be addressed. That's going to give me some options, and I'm going to win a knight. So that was dumb. Let's take a look at this again in instant replay. So here we are. He takes right here, takes me by surprise. I wasn't paying attention to this bishop right here, and I should have done that. It's a good thing I threatened it, otherwise I'd be screwed. I run away because, and the reason I chose this square is because he's going to pop out, and what happens when he pops out, it's going to be what's called a discover check, of course. So there's going to be a discover check from the bishop on b3. So I was like, let's find the queen a place where it can't take, because if I move, let's say here, and he pops out here, this bishop is chill, and he can take my queen. So we had to find a safe space for the queen. Then he does this. That's a boo-boo, because I'm going to get rid of this bishop and threaten the queen, which is very similar to a check. If the queen is under threat, you have to deal with it. You don't have an option. This is all that's defending this. Right now, he can be cocky about this knight because the bishop is there. So I take. At this point, he's screwed. He has to choose between losing his queen or losing his knight, and he chose to lose his knight. That is the correct choice. Now I have an advantage in the game. I am winning. If you look at the pieces on the board, I have one knight, two bishops, two rooks, and a queen. My opponent has one bishop, one knight, one bishop, one knight, one queen, two rooks, and has a one-pawn advantage. However, he's got this stack here. Anytime you have two pawns on top of each other like that, that is an effing nightmare. So let's see what happens. This square is now super weak. My king is in the way. That's annoying. My queen is useless. His queen is attacking and having fun. So I think the move eventually is going to be to threaten this pawn right here because it's super weak. My opponent's next move should absolutely be d-rook to e1. This rook should go right here defending this. My opponent has 2 minutes and 12 seconds left, and we are nowhere near the mid-end game. We are still mid-opening. This is move 17 we're waiting on. My new strategy will be to screw him up so that I get some time. I think, so we move knight here. He has to take. So if I get my bishop here, that's a queen threat. Oh, I don't know what that's about. That cannot possibly be what he wanted to do, right? So if we put bishop here, the knight takes, I've got a hook. And the bishop is threatened. The queen can not check. Cool. So that's easy peasy. That pawn's mine, sir. This game's done now. I have a 3-point advantage. The pawn advantage that he had at that one point is now gone. I have an E pawn and a D pawn. Edward and David, as we said. I don't get to figure out what we're gonna call the F pawn. How many F names are there? Frank, but we're naming the knight Frank. Philip? No, it's P. Damn. I have no idea. Threaten the queen. That is, I don't know how to say this. Lame? I'm going to call it lame. So we're just going to take, because now it's just that's just desperation. He didn't know what else to do. So he gave away his knight. Thank you. This is open. I literally don't care. Everything's looking at it. We could do this. Take, check, take. Still defending this. That'd be fun. Is it time for this to become an attacker? Not quite. So this is attacking these squares here. This bishop is going to be released, which would be nice. I have a 6-point advantage. I think it is. Let's do it. Weaken the pawn structure. This is sacrifice. I'm getting rid of that to get rid of the defenders. That means my opponent understands I'm going for checkmate. My queen's going to pop up and take check, or I'm going to go right here. He has to take it. There are no alternatives because it's just hung and this is there and that's a nightmare. So now here we are. The block is possible, but dumb. Now let's see. If we go here, we're attacking here. This is checkmate. This is checkmate at some point. So how do we get a defender there? I think we're going to go after the queen. No, let's not block in. So now you are under attack. And my bishop is free. Still don't have a really big mate threat, which I can develop, I think, hopefully easily. Get this rook to say hello to the queen, perhaps. This is what I need. This king right here is what my opponent's going to need to bank on. 15 seconds left, though. This game is over. I don't even know why I'm narrating this. Good start to the day. Big waste of my time. Should we just start trading stuff? Yeah. Trade. Now my king is back. Is there? You just gave that away? Yeah, game over. Why are you still making moves? 1 second left. Are we doing this? Dude. Is he messing with me right now? He has only moved straight up. Yeah, I win. Yeah, 7 points. What are we at? 1085. Who is the man? I am the man. That's 1 in a row. I need to make a hotkey. Hold on. No. Ugh, damn. What can I say? Alas. Am I cool losing that pawn? Do I care that much? The question is, do I care that much? I don't. That was dumb. Damn, good move. Good open. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. What's up? How's it going, Subsy? You should. I'm waiting. I should what? The anticipation is killing me. That was a really dumb move by me. So now I got to get out of this. I have to unscrew myself. I'm going to castle as soon as possible because my opponent knows what he's doing, and I do not. My opponent is from Israel. Correct. Adam Ishmish is his name. 2. Take. Fine, I win that exchange. I'm going to castle because I'm scared. I should care about the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, I should. I defended it. I chose to defend it. Not a great defense, I would say, because I have to run away scared now, but it's okay. I think this is an adequate defense for the situation that we are in. I'll run away. I'm not above running away. Yeah, I should care about that pawn. And I did. My position is utter garbage. After what was a very, I don't want to say easy win, but manageable win in my first game, this has started out rough because I've never truly thought about how to deal with this. When my opponent attacks my e-pawn with knight f6, I usually play King's Gambit, because why not? But now I'm actually legitimately scared of what's going to happen to me. I need to develop the bishop, so let's set up a... should I develop the queen? Yes. God. Or should I don't even know what to do right now. This is super annoying. You're right there. Should we defend there? Can't move the knight, though. Can we? All right, fine. All right, fine. Maybe we can stop the progress of this. That is risky, but we need to make some things happen. So there's that. And now we will start the fianchetto situation, limiting these squares. Here comes the bishop. Really? Huh. All right. Deal with this pawn. There is the bishop. He's trying to set up a discover check. I don't really care all that much. Doop. Not a bad square for the knight. Not a bad square for the knight at all. All right, we've got ourselves into something playable. Yeah, no, the development took some time, but now I'm more developed than him because he keeps moving pieces. This is weird. This is a weird, ugly game. Nobody likes this. It's a good thing I'm not actually being coached because coach would be like, hey, bud, run a lap. Knight d7. What's next move? b6, I suppose? Do I want to deal with discover check? No. Because if he... Okay, so take. Is there a block? No. Is it time to move this? My queen isn't developed. All of a sudden we have a kind of a weird attack there. Yeah, doing it. Yep. Did I do the thing that you agreed with? C4? Oh, C4. That's what you want. I don't want to set up the discover check because he's going to win a bishop, right? Take, check, wins my bishop. And, like, then my whole rook situation is a nightmare as well. There's the discover check I was worried about. Take. Gotta run away with my king. He's gonna take the knight. Yeah, obviously. So there, the advantage is now kaput. I don't know why I'm not as worried about that, though. This attack is starting to look pretty salty. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we push to c4, you think? C4, yeah, you said C4. But that sets up the same discover check. Let's see, okay, so where did I push? Push right here. So if I push C4, he can still take that. And then there's the discover check, lose my bishop, and this is scary, I think. I don't know. We'll go back and look at that in the endgame, or in the analysis. Check, no. Should I just get going? I kind of like the fact that his knight is useless. If I do this, that's what's going to happen probably. But if I take, then all of a sudden this bad boy is playing baseball. Plus he won't take, I'll win the exchange. He won't take, I'll win the exchange. He can win the pawn if he sacrifices the bit. Am I high right now? That seems like a blunder, right? Checkmate coming in a few moves. Yeah, if he can figure it out, I think, I don't know, a guy that's rated in the 1000s, which is a word I just said, I think that, I don't know if he can figure it out. Yeah, I don't trust him to be able to do that. I think what I have set up is a little bit better. A4. Yeah. Oop. A4. Take. Look at that. Look at that. There's a mess over here. Getting this set up would be nice, right? But I kind of like him in the middle, too. His rook being here is really going to hurt him. Getting him out of there, I think, makes the most sense for him. What do I have looking at this? 1, 2, 3. And my opponent has 1, 2. And this can't do that, right? We don't want that. Is now the time to push A4? No, because I got to defend this pawn. I think it's about time to get serious. Let's get you into the attack. Yeah, I don't care about that. So take here, take here, take here. I do not care about that. If anything, it kind of helps me out in a weird way. This is a mate threat. Almost. So let's see. See that pawn being there, he wants me to take it. I just don't want to. I don't think I'm going to. If I take here, I think I'm going to threaten this and see what ends up happening. Let's see. Do 1,000 players even play? I play it every time. No, I don't play it every time, but I play it often just to see as many games as I possibly can. Queen A4, is that what you want? You say Queen E4. Yeah, you're right. That would have been easier. There's a reason I didn't do that, I thought. No, I'm just not very good. That's checkmate, right? This is a mate threat. So the move now is he has to move rook or bishop. Even bishop would be a problem. I mean, that ends the mate threat, but it just sacrifices a bishop. My attack is incredibly strong, and I'm well defended. And if I can get this knight over here, I'm even better defended. I did waste a move. You're correct. I did. Why didn't I go up there? There had to be a reason. I don't think that there was a reason. I think you're right. I think I just wasted a move. Oh, forgive me. That reeks of desperation. Check. I don't know if that was the right move. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right move, but it's the move that made the most sense to me, right? Because this is capture. This is not defended. This is like I can't do mate. There's that. We got to get the bishop back into the attack, right? Yes. Check. This game's done. This game's done. I think what screwed it up for him is messing around with this queen on B. Where was that? Right here. He's messing around the queen side. And then this, I don't. Why are you moving the H pawn so early? Is this time for a sacrifice? Check. That opens things up so wide, right? That's the move. So then what? Take. This is only legal move, and then check, back, mate. Sure. Mate in 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, 4. Oh, maybe not. Did I screw that up too? Oh, motherfucker. I hate myself so much sometimes. Should I get something else involved, or should I take his knight? What do you think? What does the gallery think? H7? Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. Oh, that's what I calculated. Yep, you're right. You're right. It was there the whole time. Why didn't I trust myself? That's 2 in a row. 3 in a row. We got to put the cowboy hat on. Everybody knows the rules. What did I say we're going to look into? I remember pawn push, no development, checkmate coming in a few moves, whatever, I forget. We put the analysis jacket on later this evening, I think. New game. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row. All right, who are we playing? Is that France? Netherlands. Netherlands. I need to learn the Netherlands. The Dutch. Great at football. I getting better at liking football or soccer, so they say. But I have a lot to learn. The Dutch should be good at hockey, but they're not, which makes me sad. They do have the best skaters, because those waterways freeze up and they skate all the time. And like Canadians will get fussy about that, but they do have the best skaters in the world. Bishop G5. Do it. Bishop G5. BG5. 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 Emilia, hello. Good morning. So you have a cup of coffee. Crack that seltzer. Oh, dude, the fried liver. I could kick you right in your face right now. I probably should move bishop here. One, two, three. Son of a biatch. Oh, God, I hate you. I hate the fried liver so much. Stop it. That ends up being, it's going to win something here, right? Damn, that was bad. That was rough for me. Yeah, I was always gonna lose the pawn. Otherwise, he was gonna set this up. But he knew exactly what he was doing. He's played this quite a bit. So the bishop's gonna go. We'll get queen here. But where do I want my king? I like my king where it is. I want to block. But then what happens? Take, and then he just gets a free thing. No, I don't want that. Bishop is gone. So how can we make that advantageous? Push. So I'm down 4 points. I'm not giving up because I'm a young player, and who cares? Whoops, that's what I want. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Lost is not, so now I'm just down 1 point. My position is utterly disastrous. I'm only down 1 point. So now we have to push bishop. That is the only move. We're going to do that with our own bishop, I think. This is coming here. So then we will do this. Or he's going to be queen. If he does queen, that'd be great, because then we can say hello to his queen. They didn't say hello to his queen. I don't know. He has no queenside development. My development is weirdly better. He's chasing this around. You're going to let me get in position after all this, bro? Not good. Don't exchange stuff when you're down material. Yeah, I don't want to exchange. That was desperation. Believe me. Yeah, I'm not going to say I don't want to exchange the bishop. I want to create tension. Want to create tension. So if I go A1, is he going to push his A pawn to forget this? No, because he's got this escape route here, and then I can fianchetto. All right, fine. Good enough. Bury that bishop in the corner. He doesn't care? Why? What's happening here? Here is to threaten this. Da-da. Fine. Fine. C6. I think this is about to happen. B5. My queen is just sitting there behind a knight and a really sad, lonely pawn on E. I don't know why his rook... There it is. There it is. There it is. So take here. Take here. Take. So let's see. Take. So pot here. Take. No. That's defended by the bishop. Fine. Nothing's going to happen except he's going to move away. So we need to move a knight somewhere. Right? Should we use the... I actually changed my mind. No. Damn, this is tough. This is tough. Because this is defended really well by these two things. And he wants to move this. But if I let him, I can do this and develop. But I need this to... Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. That's easy. That's easy enough. That's easy enough. Bishop D7. Bishop D7. Bishop D7. Oh, this game's a mess. So his queenside development is coming right along. He's got an attack. The rook is over there. with the fried liver attack worked to perfection for him, and it completely nailed me. Heath, what's up? If you're still there, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. His Bishop Fianchetto is coming. I think would be the smartest move for him. He's going to do it. I mean, why? Huh. Queen d6. So I could get a checkmate here, actually, if he does the right set of stuff. I don't think he's going to. That would be this, then this, and then this, and then checkmate. That's what I was calculating right there. I have more stuff defending my E knight right now. My H rook is completely useless because he screwed up castling, but that's okay for now. Eventually, I would like to get my queen to the 7th rank. I snipped it out. So now we have to take advantage of our newly found tempo. How, though? How is indeed the question. I think... Should we step up and try this like really weird slow castling thing? Because right here is a dangerous square because it's effing bishop. This is protected, right? That eventually, that becomes a mate threat right there if this is not in the way. So we need to play better defense though. Let's do that. We have to play better defense. There's just no other way around it. Have to play better defense. Have to play better defense. Levi, good morning. 5:30 a.m. in Wyoming, where I have some people watching every now and then in the morning. Road to 1800 continues. We are flirting with 1100. I was 1200 for a while back when I was good at stuff. Now I am no longer good at stuff. I'm good at drinking seltzer water in the morning. For those of you interested, I do beer reviews. Do my second live one, doing Hell or High Watermelon. There it is tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time. If you can't find this beer, it is simply a fruit wheat watermelon. There is also a pomegranate version of it. Does this move confuse anybody else? Opponent takes e6, take there. Then what? You want to unleash my bishop? Now this, I can step up, and now we have a connection here. And like, there's even movement. This has to be the move, right? Bishop g5 has to be the move. The mate. But now that I have my bishop on e with nothing in the way, he did what I was going to do for me. So now I can do this and I have a mate threat. Sort of. Almost. Not quite. What? Why would you do that? You just not know what to do? You got to get this bad boy out here, man. Look at all the stuff you need to do. Look, it's like nothing going on over here. Look at this gross defense I have. And you did that? He's just trying to exchange stuff. He doesn't know what else to do. Is there a check available to him? Right here, right here? No. No. If he gets rid of the knight, though, I suppose that counts. So I could go here. Take. And then what happens here? So this knight can go here. That's the take. I mean, do I threaten? Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, queen e5. Because even if there's no check available to him, because he would like to do a discover attack on my queen, but there's no check. I'm going to gain material out of this. This guy really butchered this by just ignoring attacking my completely weak, obliterated kingside. And if he gets his bishop out of there, all of a sudden my rook can escape. And now I have rooks doing stuff. He had a great open, but completely blew this. Look, I'm not going to win. I should not be winning. I should not win. I should not win. But, man, my opponent really, really butchered this. Maybe not, though. That wasn't a bad move, was it? Safe square. Take. Take. Yeah, that's supposed to be a problem now. Can't trade queens right now. What about this? Take. Take. Now I've got a threat. Oh, interesting. Interesting. See how this goes. All he's going to do is step up, right? Then that's weak. Here. Checkmate. This. The queen sitting back there is just, I can't even handle that. Why? What are you doing? I can't criticize because, like, I am getting wrecked right now, but, man. Now that knight has to stay there. Right? It has to stay there now. And it's not going to. I'm going to take it. Threatening my bishop? All right. Here. Check. Take. 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 This is a fork. That's not going to work. Should I attack him? This is still a check, right? And then I have two pieces defending it. Yeah, I'll attack you, bruh. Well, then what do I do after that? Here? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Sure. And again, queen, useless, just sitting there. And now if I get this pawn here, the attack is gone. This is, I don't understand. It's weird. It's weird what happens when you're getting beat by this. You think of what your opponent should do, and then when you're the one that's winning, I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I just don't see what to do. Remembering your principles, folks. Remembering your principles. For example, my wife ordered cookies last night at 8 p.m., and I ate half of them for a grand total of, get this, 700 calories of pure sugar. Those cookies, those gross gas station cookies, are better than cake. They're cheating. Bishop g4, saying hi to the queen. Now I've moved this queen. This pawn is mine, and you are probably mine as well. One of you people. Does he have a check? Why? Gotta get rid of this knight. That was a good move. That was a good move. Maybe. Totally cool just messing around like this. He's got a 2-minute advantage, though. That's the problem. 2-minute advantage for my opponent. Doesn't know what to do, though, which makes this hilarious. If he moves that bishop, I'm going to get a free knight. Save spaces for the queen. 1, 2. That's an exchange. That counts. No, that'd be dumb. Damn, that'd be stupid. That's what we'll do. He has the good fortune of having time enough to think. I do not have that fortune. Tick, 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 tick. He keeps losing minutes, though. He has to check me or move the queen. He's going to keep messing around with that queen. It is too early or too late with the queen. Too early or too late. I want to get here. I think that's the next move. Unless this queen goes here. Got to get at that out of there, though. Let's make this part of our game plan. That's not checkmate, bro. Yeah. 20 seconds left. Damn it. I think I could have figured this out if this were longer time control. But it is not, alas. It does not matter. It is not a longer time control. So it does not effing matter. I don't know. You. Is that checkmate? That's mate. Not quite. I can dilly-dally with this. Dude, do it. Holy crap. Checkmate. Not quite, but then 1, check. 2, checkmate. 3, checkmate. Like, he's got it. He's got me. 49, 48, 47, 46. This is hilarious. 45. There it is. Good for you, bro. Good for you. All right, last one. Then I have to go work out, I promise. Phases of the game, recommended lesson. No thanks. Yeah, keep them going. I like these lessons, these things that remind me how crappy I am at this stupid game that no one likes. Just kidding. It's really great. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me. Bishop B7. Oh my God! Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Holy crap! My mother would be freaking fussy. God, I'm disgusting. I'm so sorry for being so gross. I'm going to take your E-pawn. I'm going to take your E-pawn. Thank you for the E-pawn. What's now? Bishop G5. Bishop G5. Do it. Do it. Do it. Take. 1052, Tom Hine 82 versus Tribnick. Should I develop here? I don't see why not. It's not threatening this. No, why would we do that? Let's do this. He's got to get his knight. Knight d2. What are you doing, man? Queen. Trying to put a threat on that knight so I can move it because it's pinning against my queen right now. However, I don't really care. Pins don't scare me, loser. And I'll just defend you with my rook. Rook to e7. I will defend that. And now I'm going after the bishop because it's just hung out there. So the only way to defend the bishop is to do this or run away. And now I have a very strong knight, and I'm about to have a stronger knight when I go right here. Not quite. Bam. It's not good. It's not a good situation for you right now. This is also going to defend this. And then I can take up here and there. So now I'll take my pick. Which of your pieces do I want? Do I want the knight or do I want the bishop? I absolutely want the knight. Because then, but only if he does something where he has to capture here. If he moves his queen back or something, then I'll take the bishop, of course. And if he takes, which most people will calculate, I might go for the trade. Take. This is undefended. Yeah. Sure. Okay, everything is defended. This is just a tight game for me. This is just a tight game for me, guys. Try not to get too turned on right now about this game I'm playing. This is just too tight. My opponent is making a mess of this. And I'm taking advantage of it. Look how sexy that white bishop is right there. We can now develop this thing. Sure. Two pieces looking right at this. This is open. Don't love that. Understand what the play is here. Checkmate? No, it's not checkmate. So, time to develop. Time to develop. Time to develop. Say hello to the rook. Check. Is this attack enough? Not quite. Not quite. You want to pin your rook? That's your move, huh? Okay. Rook to D8. This is pinned. He'll take here. I'll take here. He'll take. I'll take for check. Is that enough? No, that's not enough. What's up, Mike? Good morning. That is not enough. What am I up? 4? If I take here, he'll take here. Do I care? I do not care. This is kaput. There's no reason not to run away. Sure. That works for me. Let's just keep our pieces together. Rook to e1. Do it, Tom. Do it. Rook to e1. Oh, yeah, great. So now I get my choice of rooks. So take here, take here, take here. Sure. That's not what will happen, though, right? There we go. There's that. Check. Move up. Check. Just keep taking stuff that's in my way. No. Watch me win a queen. He's got to get rid of that knight. He can't stop sussing that knight. He's trying to get checkmate with the knight. And he's gonna bugger this up, so they say in the United Kingdom. He's gonna bugger this up. I'm happy to take your queen and just trade and get a resignation here. See, that's what's called a skewer. Now the king moves. Here the king can move. You're mine. Recapture. Check. This game is over. Do I have enough time? 5 minutes. Sure do. 3 pawns versus 6 pawns and a rook. You're pinned. What's up? Not going to resign? Baby, that's fine by me. Never leave. That's an Andy Grammer song for those of you paying attention. I am all that is man. It's time to work out. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back later today. We're doing a beer review. Don't forget Hell or High Water. If you want to hang out with me, we're just going to talk about brewskis. Facebook will probably be better. Maybe we'll play some chess. Maybe we'll do some Wikipedia challenges. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. Follow me. Don't.